EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for January 15th, 2025. Welcome to Wild Weather Wednesday, brought to you by Pure Sight and Sound. Don't you love it when something just plain works? Well, if Pure Sight and Sound does a home entertainment project for you, not only does it just plain work, it comes with the Grandma Guarantee. What is the Grandma Guarantee? It is not that grandmas are technologically challenged, but Pure Sight and Sound uses their decades of experience to build entertainment systems so that anyone can use them with little or no training. Forget those 10 remotes on the coffee table. Forget those hated touchscreens with 10 clicks to do a simple operation. Pure Sight and Sound delivers so that everyone can raise the temperature, change the lights, change the stations, change the volume, turn everything on, turn everything off, easy peasy. So if you have a question or just forget how to do something, Pure Sight and Sound includes free support by phone forever, answered by actual human beings in Northeast Pennsylvania. If you want your home or business entertainment system to just plain work, call Ed at the phone number above me here in the video, 570-992-2992, or visit them on the web at puresightandsound.com. Call today and tell Ed, give me the Grandma Guarantee. So today we have another cold day. Partly cloudy and breezy conditions. Can't rule out a stray snow shower in the far northern areas like we've had over the past couple of days. We've had a few flurries and light snow showers up there. Part of the lake effect bands roaming across the part of the state here from the lakes Ontario and Erie. But not as prevalent today, I don't think. Just a few spots might see a passing snowflake here and there, and that's it. But it will be cold today, as you see above me. It's 28 to 33 is the temperature spread. And then tomorrow, not much different, maybe slightly cooler. 26 to 32 is the temperature spread, and we have partly to mostly cloudy skies on there, but there is the opportunity, if this holds. Now, this is the longer range stuff here. This is another little clipper diving down to the south here, reinforcing shot, and this could touch off a few snow showers for parts of our area, a little bit more organized snow showers. But before we get to that, today we have still breezy conditions that go along with those partly cloudy skies, and we're looking at 15 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts for most of the area. But won't be surprised if a few areas in our southeastern areas and eastern areas get into the upper 20s to near 30 miles per hour in terms of wind gusts today, but that will diminish as we get into the evening hours and past sunset. Here is the NAM high-res future simulated radar, and I'm starting us off at, this is actually Thursday morning, and you see the snow out here in moving into western Pennsylvania. That'll move across our region here. Just a few snow showers, though, with this. I just want to keep an eye on this to make sure this doesn't suddenly turn into something a little bit more where you have to get send alerts for it for a quarter to an inch, because that's basically what you would get if this did, in fact, work out this way. But the eastward extent of this is still in question. So this is a max range of this model, so we don't really have anything beyond this. Oh, just skipped ahead here. Max range of this model, and then we get to the evening, it falls apart. So there is the opportunity to see some snow showers here on Thursday, in addition to the increasing clouds that we're expecting and the colder temperatures on Thursday. In the wake of that, on Friday, we are back to mostly sunny skies, but temperatures are going to moderate quite a bit as winds turn to the southwest, and we have temperatures getting up in the upper 30s to near 40 on Friday. And then we have this cold front moving at us that's going to bring either in northern areas, when you get to I-78 points north, it looks like it could start off on Saturday morning as a wintry mix. This might even come in, if it comes in late Friday night, you certainly could start off with some snow or wintry mix initially, but it will be brief, and that goes over to rain showers before that ends on Saturday. But the quantitative precipitation with this is not much at all. It's very little, okay? So we're not talking about, no matter what the precipitation type is, we're not talking about a lot here. This is a very minor system, about a tenth of an inch of liquid equivalent or less, it looks like in most cases here on Saturday. So it will be cloudy or mostly cloudy on Saturday, but you will have these maybe a morning wintry mix in our northern areas going over to rain showers in the afternoon, and temperatures will sufficiently warm and be the warmest day of this entire week. After this cold front moves through, we have cold air advection coming in, but we also have this trailing system that we have to keep an eye on, and this is the one we were talking about for Sunday. And the timing is a little bit off again, depending on what model you're looking at. It again, like I said yesterday, the last thing we figure out is timing. Timing is always the last thing, and it's usually something we send in the My Pocket Meteorologist text alerts. We'll send a broad timing 2 days prior, and the day before we'll send more precise timing windows of start and end time. So given that it is still a couple days away, the models are differing on both evolution and the timing of this. So there are some snow showers. It doesn't look like a really big deal here on, but this on Sunday. But this comes in during the afternoon on Sunday. Snow showers, lighter amounts than it looked like yesterday, but it does look like a general 1 to 3 inch swath across the region here if this European model is in fact correct. And in addition to the European model showing this, the Canadian model is very similar, okay, with a general 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches in a few spots. So there would be map worthy and alert worthy. And I want to keep an eye on this, but not looking like something that's going to be. It doesn't have much upside. So yesterday the upside would look like it could have been in the 3 to 6 range. Now it's backing off to about 1 to 3, which is probably correct given the fact that it's a weak coastal low that's trailing this system. That once a cold front moves through, it's really a area low pressure forming at the tail end of this boundary and following the heights and the gradient further northeast. So you could get a quick 1 to 3 inches. Just a difference in timing, whether you're looking at Sunday afternoon, or waiting into the evening and overnight to come through. That is still in question. GFS was a complete miss earlier. The most latest run I have has this a little bit less progressive. What I mean by progressive is the GFS has a tendency to do this. It's a model bias to be progressive. So there's an incoming cold air mass that's behind this, right? And it's pushing this thing a little bit too far to the east, comparatively speaking to the other models. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It could be right, and it could be too far east. And in that case, on the latest run at least, southeast of I-95 would get some snow showers and some minor accumulations with that. If the GFS is playing to its progressive bias, which is possible, if you look at just the previous run here, this system was a lot farther southeast, and it came further northwest this time. So there's the old run. Here is the newer run, which is a lot closer and gets more involved down here by the southeast of the I-95 corridor. Still not as inclusive as the other models are, like the European model here and the Canadian model here. They're more inclusive of more of the area, getting that 1 to 2, maybe 3 inch swath of snow. Okay, so is this a progressive bias? We don't know have that answer yet. It could be right that it has it more progressive like that, and a lot of that has to depend with the incoming cold air mass and how quickly this pushes this system further to the east. Okay, if it's a little bit delayed, even by a couple hours, this comes up further northwest just like the others. So we'll continue to follow that over the next couple of days. And as far as the temperatures, we got some Barney cold here, which is this purple stuff coming in for early next week, Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday especially, we're really going to have some cold temperatures here. There's some 25 to 30 degrees below average temperatures. So what that translates to in this case is going to be some temperatures that are in the teens for highs on Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday yet with this cold air mass. And this is the overnight lows that we're looking at for Monday night. And this line right here that separates the purple and the white to the left, this is the 0 degree line. So anything northwest of that line is below 0 for lows. Anything southeast of there, single digits for lows. And you go just 24 hours later, I think Tuesday night's going to be the coldest of this entire stretch. And you see that line is even further southeast. So now your 0 degree line is kind of sitting like this. So this is all below 0 up here, and down here, low single digits. So it's going to be a very cold early part of next week. And we are going to moderate a little bit after that once that cold leaves, but it's going to be still below average even after that cold exit. It's just not crazy below average. So hopefully everybody, there shouldn't be any wind with this, or not any notable wind, so I don't think we're going to have a power outage issue. Hopefully you don't, because this is going to be something you're going to need to spend a little bit more of the heating bills next week, it looks like. And then after that, in the wake of this system, once we get to in that Monday, Tuesday timeframe, we are back to mostly sunny skies by Tuesday. But again, very cold, clear overnight, both Monday night and Tuesday night, leading to those very cold temperatures. We're going to watch this system off to our south here. The European model suggesting this is going to come up the coast and nail us in the middle of next week. Long ways out there, so we have a lot of time to look at that too, but I wouldn't get too excited just yet. It's the only model and its ensembles that are showing that hit to our region right now, which with this system. So uncertain whether this is correct or not. Again, GFS doesn't have it, the Canadian doesn't have it, so we'll just continue to follow that. That's going to be something down the road a little bit. You're talking about hour 210 here, which is next Wednesday night into Thursday, so it's a long time away. We'll just continue to follow that, of course, in the week ahead. But right now, first and foremost, we had the snow showers here coming in on Thursday, which is right here, Not a big deal, but maybe a few coatings to a half inch or an inch in some spots with that. And then the cold front that comes through on Saturday, especially in the morning, you would have some wintry mix along and north of I-78 going over to rain showers. And then we have this system on Sunday we have to monitor, which is, of course, the chance for a 1 to 2, maybe 3-inch snowfall for parts of our region. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for January 15th, 2025. Have a great Wednesday.